Hello everybody, good evening. We are back. We're back for more EverQuest. Guess what? Guess what we're playing? We're playing EverQuest. As always. We are gonna be killing some stuff. It is moments before patch time. It is moments before patch time. It is. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. Hit this guy. Got some makeup in this snitch. Yeah. Great. Okay, there's still some monsters left in Plane of Hate. What I need to do is I need to see what's up. See what is up, what minis are up, if there's anything good, or if we're just clearing for the fun of it. So what we shall do is we will load up our tracker in the plane of hate and see how we go. There's some stuff up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential minis to kill. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Let's get going. We are running low on bag space though, I believe. We have some... we're okay. We're okay. We've got bag space. We're good.
Yeah, go home, you little dildo! Give it for the last time, don't call my brother a dildo! Alright, go home, you little semen-puking asshole dickhead!
Oh my god. What up, pals? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Good use of the rim bugs there. It's one way to announce your presence.
Wow.
Wow. Hey buddy, hey Ziff. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. We are back in our favorite place, killing some minis. So as you may be aware, the patch is due in like, I don't know, 7-8 hours. So I'm just gonna kill the rest of the minis before they disappear into the nothingness, because they dropped some gems and stuff. So it could be something good, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, going good, man. How about yourself? Are you playing? Are you grinding? Are you at work? Are you watching? Just logged in, so I'm just getting set up with my buffs and stuff. Oh yeah, Halls of Testing Armor is nice. It's good if you have lots of characters that need it, because you can't really control what's going to drop. 4 robes, oh my god. Forget about it. No chance, buddy. You're going to be there. You're going to be there for like 5 years. And you're going to have every single possible other drop before you get your robe. Ask Wellix. I think he wanted a robe. And he was there for a long time. He got many suits of plate. So plate is the most common, of course. If you look at the distribution of monsters, it's not equal. It's not like the Kale Arena, where it's like random what you get. The drops for silk, chain, leather, and plate are actually distributed differently. So pretty much everything drops plate, but only some things drop silk. So keep that in mind. I think Drake's drop silk, maybe. I don't even know if Wyverns drop it. So yeah, just be careful with that one. It's a bit misleading. You think you're killing things and you're like, why am I only getting plate? Because you're only killing mobs that drop plate, that's why. It's not like Kale Arena where it's random and equal. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah, I guess there's a chance. If you really want to get technical on the math, there is definitely a chance. Hey, why are you not attacking? Hey, Beast, how you doing, buddy? Let's pull this cleric away. Oh. You see this cleric friend? He's trying to heal. But we can't let him. We can't let the tall Bisbin heal his friends. Oh dear, it's gonna be a mess. Oh, you're so kind, Beast. That's so good. A good start to the day. Cup of coffee and some roomy streams. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's like Wednesday morning for you. About, what, 9 in the morning or something like that? Are you working today? Working from home? That was a good guess. 9:45, so about 10 hours difference. Not bad. Cool, man. Yeah, I've been working from home as well. I think that's the situation everywhere in the world. We're lucky that we can do that. That we don't have to be on like a handout where you just rely on getting a tiny little bit of money from the government and hoping it gets you by. That you can still keep working and have your job and stuff is very good. Very lucky on that. Yeah, for sure. We just entered lockdown here in New Zealand, and I feel sorry for the people who are in the service industry, like that work in hospitality, like hairdressing and bars and restaurants and that kind of stuff, because they really have a tough time. They don't have customers and everything's closed, and it's kind of sucks. Kind of sucks a lot. So very grateful for having a job that is flexible and lets you continue working. Have to appreciate these things in difficult times. Let's see where these bosses are. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, maybe I need to kill some more things before I go exploring, because oh my god. How hilarious was that? That was just ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous thing I've seen. Very funny. I'll explain Beastmaster. So you know Yarns? Everybody knows Yarns. But I think he woke up in the middle of the night just to have like a cigarette and drink some grape juice or something. What did he say? Something like that. Anyways, apparently in his room he had this cricket, like a cicada, and every time he would speak on the microphone, all you could hear in the background was this cricket just like going, like it was basically on the microphone. It was that loud, and everybody in the chat was like, "Oh my god, what's going on with this? Like, with this cricket? Where is it? Is it in your room? Like, are you gonna get rid of it?" And he's like, yeah, he's been there. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered getting rid of it." And we're like, "Oh my god, dude! Like, it's so loud." And he's like, "Yeah, you just kind of, take some sleeping pills and just." It's like, how can you sleep with this cricket just being this really loud? And apparently he's been there for 3 days. This cricket just in his house, in his room, just going like full volume. 3 days. That's the most ridiculous thing. Oh my god! Everyone was like, "Dude, like, are you for real? Is this happening?" Oh, Yarns. He was crazy, man. He's crazy. So yeah, that was probably the highlight of the raid. He didn't even come to the raid. He just logged on to say hi and have this cricket in the background. Like just be really loud and everyone to ask questions, and then he just went back to sleep. So, guess we'll stay tuned for another day in the exciting saga of Yarns' cricket, because maybe it's going to be his new pet. I hope it feeds it. I hope it gives it some food. I don't even know what crickets eat. Maybe some leaves or something. I don't know. He needs to find a female cricket so they can mate and make cricket babies, so they can have like a whole room just full of crickets. Who knows with Yarns? It's a wild card. But yeah, now I kind of expect it. Next time he comes in voice, I hope there's a cricket. I will be disappointed if there is no cricket friend. So today we're also hoping that when I kill all these minis and stuff, that we will get maybe maybe the essence of a vampire, which is from the Forsaken Revenants, which is for the Enchanter Epic. So Yarns has a second Enchanter, and he needs the essence. So I said if it happens to drop, I'll loot it for him. So we can hope, maybe. That'd be nice. Cross your fingers. Give us some good luck vibes. Then we get this magical essence, the super rare drop. But for now, we shall just keep killing these random spawns over here because we have to. I don't think we have to kill any named inside here. I don't even know if there's anything that's spawned or up, but because everything here roams in this church area all the way along the wall, we have to clear it, otherwise we're gonna train ourselves when we hunt. So unfortunately, it's the necessary clearing, but you know, you get some XP, you get some gems, you get some armor drops, so whatever, it's not too bad. You get to kill some of Inaruk's minions. It's always good. Make Norath safer. Did I give this pet weapons? I did, I must have. Feels like he's not attacking very fast, but maybe I am mistaken. And I'll tell you one thing, if you give your pet lots of stun weapons, then you can't really pull these monsters backwards. They just get stuck. They're just permanently stunned. So I was trying to bring it out of the hallway a little bit because it's too inside the hallway. But I cannot do that because it's just permanently stunned. How much more clearing do we have? Is there a named here? Oh, there's a named here. There we go. That's good. Oop. Yes, I can do a buff. I'm missing a buff. For anybody tuning in that's not on the TAKP server, this is a EverQuest Macintosh emulator server. It's replicating what the game was like back in the day, and you can play 3 characters at the same time. So I am 3 boxing. These are I'm controlling all 3 of these characters, and I'm doing some killing in the Plane of Hate, which is it used to be a raid zone back in the classic days. You used to come here with a bunch of people and try not to train yourself and die, and now, thanks to the modern wonders of many expansions later, you're very tough and you can just kill stuff here by yourself. Still challenging because the monsters are a little bit unpredictable. Sometimes you can get more than you bargained for, so you may need to, control them and try to mesmerize them and stuff like that, which is why I have my enchanter. An enchanter is very powerful and very useful. It's able to control situations, at least you'd hope. So you kind of mess things, charm things, pacify things, do all sorts of things, and then hopefully you don't die. But you never know, sometimes you may get like a bad charm break. So a charm pet that you have is unpredictable. It can break randomly, so sometimes it breaks at a very bad time and bad things happen. And then everybody loves it. The crowd goes wild. So, the person streaming hopes it doesn't happen, but the audience is like, oh yeah, come on, train yourself. Come on, yeah, you can pull that. Why don't you fight 2 names at the same time? Go on. Go on. But we will not do that, not intentionally anyway. We shall remain alive and not get killed by the Charm Blake like this bullshit that's happening right now. Oh, save me! So I pulled too much aggro on this named guy, so he's chasing me. I will just run around like a retard. Can't get me, you can't get me. And now I pulled him too far. Trying to position him correctly so that he doesn't go where the roamers are, because if we go too far away then it's next to this guy, and this guy's badass. He's a red con and he's pretty mad. He doesn't like it that you're here. Every time you come here, he's like, I'm gonna kill you. But I'm just gonna look at you from distance first, and then if you get closer, I will kill you. I'll take this opportunity to give my pets some hit point buffs. Just a little buff. I don't want to give it ableism because I'm too cheap. Because it costs a Peridot, and Peridots cost $1.05. Peridots ain't free. I come here to make money, not spend money. And then you let this thing slowly die. We'll give it a few nukes, speed her up. I can't remember if this guy enrages or not. Maybe I'll just be on standby. Nope, doesn't enrage. That's good. Check my pet's buffs. Make sure I have Shisar. It's good. Before I start burning money, you say. I remember this weapon used to be so good. Shadow Knight. Look at that. 1828. Blood Moon. Used to be so good. And now we just piss it away. We just destroy. Yeah, I don't know, Trebek. We might have to do like some rewards where you claim back and demand pet buffs. You spend some Twitch currency and then I'll use a Peridot. Or $5 a pop, I'll use a Peridot.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Exactly, my friend, exactly. You don't become rich by spending money, let me tell you. Gotta save those pennies. My justification is that the pet is already quite powerful. You know, it's already got like 10,000 hit points or 8,000 hit points or something like that. So like, you know, an extra Peridot's not gonna make all the difference. So I give it like a little buff to help, you know, with a little bit of armor class, a little bit of mitigation. But it's not really essential. It's just for fun. And I like the fortitude buff because it lasts for a very long time, so it's a 2.5 hour buff. I think it's the same as Egalism. Oh, go away. Ah. Ah. I'm just gonna rebuff.
Fizzle.
Rebuff. Minus magic resist buffs on the pet. I did Tash and Melusine. The idea is to refresh the buffs before you get killed by your pet. Gotta be fast. And I gotta save this pet. Jacker. He's quite a jakester. Is it gonna land in time? Oh, close. Might get on a horse so that I can nuke some more. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do more elaborate. Oh shit. No! Save the pet. Save the pet. Look at these 1% heals. Crikey. That was close. I was gonna say I need to save. Sorry, I figured out how to have more downs and stuff. There's another streamer that's got some setup where he's got a bunch of like emotes and all sorts of effects and cool stuff. It gets pretty crazy, and to be honest, it gets a little bit distracting. So I don't want to go too overboard, but just a little bit of fun. Where's my pet? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Yeah, look at these slow-moving roamers. Yeah, that'll be very helpful. Just have like an emote that just turns my screen black for like 2 seconds. Just call it hard mode or something. Or you're just playing and it's like, no, close your eyes. You gotta close your eyes for 2 seconds. And then you can slowly increase it to like 5 seconds. Do it in the middle of a pull or something. That would be great. Kids would love it. Yeah. Those Final Fantasy games are just like cray-cray. It's I think it's designed to give you a seizure, right? You know, you gotta you download the game and you gotta click the terms and conditions that says this game will definitely give you epilepsy. And then you're like, cool, sign me up. You click OK on the epilepsy acceptance and enjoy. And the quicker the strobe lights flash on the screen, the better you're doing. You know, that's a way to measure progress. Is the more flashing lights you have, the better the game is. Whoa. Whoa, awesome. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks so much. Snot Rock at it. How you doing, buddy? Thank you, Zeph. You're a legend. Gifting subs galore. Love it. Love your subs.
Whoa, hey! Oh, hey! It's, it's like a koala bear cracked a rainbow in my brain!
Very happy with the subs. Thank you, buddy. You're like a Mother Teresa of the Twitch stream. Just going out, healing the sick and the dying, giving them subscriptions to make it all better. That's awesome.
Nails are like candy to robots, and we'll eat tires instead of licorice.
God, no we won't.
Maybe you won't.
Alright, we're almost gonna start pulling the revenants. This is where the party starts. So we just kinda load up the AE Mez and then try not to train ourselves. Oh yep, sweet, there we go. Just like that. Get back here. Alright, try to guess this Mez. There we go. Got him.
Got it!
And my little soundboards. Whoa, calm down, Mr. Revenant. Thanks again, Ziff. Loving it. Come on, give me some good stuff. Give me that essence. Oh no, no dear. Okay, that worked. So the reason why you see a lot of this, you can't use this command right now when I'm trying to like recharm things and whatever, is I'm using my instant clicky in between stuns to refresh my spell gems. So if you're not familiar with that mechanic, what you do is when you cast a spell, there's a natural delay of 2.2 seconds before your spell gems come back. So I'll show you. I'll demonstrate. So this is a relic from our old client. This has actually been fixed in modern EQ, but in the current old EQ, it's still a broken bug. So normally you cast a spell, and you see how the spell gems take a little while to refresh. There's like a natural refresh delay. So I've got an insta-clicker here in my slot number 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast like a Tash and then spam it really quickly and see how I could immediately cast a new spell. That's basically me casting a spell and then really quickly pressing this twice. You have to press the instant insta-clicky item twice for the spell gems to refresh, which is why you kind of cast it and then you just spam it where it says you can use this command right now. And this makes your spell gems refresh instantly, so like maybe in, you know, a third of a second or something like that instead of the full 2.2 seconds. So this is a way of casting spells quicker, and this only works for alternating spells, so you can't cast the same one. See, if you refresh everything, the normal spell still takes a long time to refresh. It only works for different spells. So you kind of alternate between, you know, like Tash, and then you insta-clicky, then you slow, then you insta-clicky, then you spell, then you insta-clicky, then you can try slowing again, and that kind of stuff. So you can't just go like mez over and over, because each spell gem on its own has a natural minimum cooldown time on the server, which you can shake. Now the one odd, even more odd thing with this mechanic is you can bypass the cooldown with the first spell gem only. So another bug on top of a bug in the client is you can you have something in the first slot that has a cooldown time, you can completely bypass that. You can bypass the client time, that is. You can't bypass the server time. So, for example, some spells do have a minimum cooldown delay, like a nuke. A nuke would have, I don't know, 5 second. Well, you can see this all in the spell data. So a nuke would have a recast time, it's called. So if you have a nuke that has a cast time of 1 second, but a recast time of 2 seconds, if you try to cast it twice within 2 seconds, it will just tell you spell delay not met. It won't let you. But if you, for example, have a nuke that takes 8 seconds to cast, and it has a refresh time of, like 5 seconds, you can cast it and instantly start casting it again, because by the time it's finished casting, oh dear. By the time it's finished casting, the cooldown would have expired. So you can cycle long nukes, like the Enchanter nuke, or the Mage Garrison's nuke, or Sunstrike, like that kind of stuff. So a long duration nuke, you can just put it in spell gem 1 and you can just spam it. You can go really quickly to chain cast it, so cast it without any delay at all. The only thing then, of course, is you're just going to generate a lot of aggro. So, you know, if you have a wizard that's just chain nuking a 3k nuke, you're just going to get yourself killed. But, you know, if you stumble across a lot of mana and the boss is nearly dead and the warrior has plenty of aggro and you've got lots of mana left, then you just spam the shit out of it and go berserk. They can nuke as fast as you can. I can demonstrate this for a second. What I'll do is I'll put my nuke in the first slot, and then you see how it's instantly refreshed it. So this nuke typically has a multiple seconds cooldown, but I can just spam it now because it's in the first slot. But if I cast it too quickly, slightly too quickly, it will tell me cooldown time not met.
Fizzle.
There's a way I can make it go. Oh dear. Yeah, see, it says recover it. You haven't recovered yet. Your spell is interrupted. So I did it slightly too quickly because the cooldown time was within like half a second or so. Oh dear. It was like within half a second of being ready, but I just cast it slightly too quickly. Probably pay attention so I don't get my hits killed. Now this thing is gonna enrage, so I need to be careful and tank it. so it's become enraged, and I can tank it for a few seconds, and then we should be good. So if you didn't know about the insta-clicking mechanic, then now you know. And this is pretty much applicable only for some old school emulator servers. It doesn't work in EQ Live, I believe. I believe they have fixed this. It's been patched. So it's one of those cool bugs that we get to keep, because the devs love us. Usually they fix things and nerf things, but sometimes they love us and they keep things. So this is one of those cases where we get to keep the cool bugs, because it's not too game breaking, right? It's not like super overpowered. You still have to respect the natural cooldowns. I assure you they know how to fix it. They actually coded it this way on purpose. So it's broken as intended. There are a few things that well, actually, I mean, maybe it's just in the client, because if this functionality is in the client, then they can't really fix it. So if you can trick the client into doing this, then it's just like something that we get because the client is fixed. We can't really distribute any client update files. This is because we don't have the source code of the Macintosh client. So the Macintosh client cannot be updated, which means we can't distribute new client files. So if we need to update like spell data or the client DLLs to give fixes for, oh, Master of Spite is there. Someone killed the Master of Spite. It's interesting. Oh shit. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Mr. Lich. You're misbehaving. I'm just using the mage to scout with the eye to see what names are up where I need to go to kill stuff. So I've killed 2 minis. And I can see 2 more being up on level 2. The Master of Spite. Ashenbone Broodmaster, is that here? Yep, cool. And then Lord of Loathing. Okay, I guess we'll go upstairs. We're gonna go see Mr. Inaruk upstairs. Hope he's accepting visitors. Buffs. No, I need some buffs. What do I need? I need a lot of buffs. Damn. Yeah, I need a lot of buffs. Did I get dispelled or something? Jeez. Green petals. Black petals. Oh my god, buffs are fading. One of the least enjoyable things about EQ is the constant buffing. Green petals, then we'll go. Ugh. I want to keep the good buffs a little bit later in my buff order. So, do haste, and I'm gonna do this. So Blessing of Faith is a good buff. It's a cleric only buff, and it gives you spell haste. That is, it stacks with those spells because it's spell based. So it's like spell based spell haste plus item haste. You can always stack an item plus a spell. So an item would be like in spell haste 3 item or Affliction Efficiency 3 or something like that. And then the spell buff is the cleric one, and it's really good because it just puts, like, it's 10%, which for long spells is a lot. So the spell I use to charm is Allure, which 10% of is 0.6 of a second, which is an eternity. And EQ time, 1/6 of a second is like basically forever. Yep, there is. And it's a good spell. Yes, powers, there's a cap on spell haste, it's 50%. So on the EQMX server,
Fizzle.
another cool bug was that there was no cap on spell haste, and you could actually get to negative spell, which meant you just cast things instantly. Which was very, very useful for some spells that you could cast instantly, let me tell you. If you used quick buff, as well as spellcasting deafness, as well as a spell haste item and stuff like that, you could reduce your cast time to below 100%, which made some spells cast instantly. Which was of course OP and broken as shit. So they introduced a spell haste cap of 50%. So most you can improve it by cutting it in half. Yeah, they do. So you can reach the 50% cap through a combination of spells plus items plus AAs. As an enchanter, there's a single AA that's called Quick Buff that gives you 50% haste. It doesn't affect all spells. I think it's mostly buffs. So there are beneficial spells that are not buffs. For example, a heal is a beneficial spell that is not a buff, but it doesn't have a duration. So a lot of these AAs and items and stuff that have beneficial haste usually have a prerequisite that it has to have a duration. So the buff has to, last for more than 30 seconds. That kind of excludes buffs like Divine Aura. And some heals over time. So I think by default the cleric heal over time is like 24 seconds or something like that. So a lot of the buff extension or buff haste things exclude those kind of buffs. Whereas some items include them. So that's how you still get a benefit from, getting a spell haste buff item. Sorry, a beneficial haste buff item, even though you may have the quick buff AA that gives you 50% bonus for many beneficial spells, but not all beneficial spells. Whereas a focus item like these Slippers of Dark Whispers, they affect all beneficial spells. So it includes heals, it includes instant effect things like Nimbler, like Pacify, that kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that the AA doesn't work for, but the boots do. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Is he gonna aggro? Yep, sure is.
Fizzle.
Yes, and then you have the flip side, which is what you're saying, the spellcasting reinforcement and spellcasting reinforcement mastery. They affect more things than some items do. So there's an item that extends beneficial duration, but the item has exclusions like a minimum duration, whereas the AAs don't. So this is why you can get extensions from your AAs, like spellcasting reinforcement and spellcasting reinforcement mastery. It can make your DA last longer, But your shawl, your Coldane shawl, which also has the focus effect Zephyr of Brel, which is a 20% extended duration. But that doesn't work with things like Celestial Elixir or Divine Aura, so you gotta like mix and match. It's a little bit annoying, because you know the spell descriptions don't give you that fine detail. You kind of get your thing and read the description, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna win at everything forever. And then you look at the spell data, and it's like, oh, my favorite spell is excluded. Or, for example, this great item. Crown of Ambivalence, Focus of Mediocrity, that extends duration for pretty much everything except for things like Charm. And you're like, oh, it'd be kind of nice if I had longer Charm durations, but thanks, Obama. So yeah, there's always a catch. Typically, a lot of focus effects just have like excludes complete heal, excludes percentage heal, excludes invulnerability spells, and excludes charm. So those are kind of like the most common exclusions because those are deemed to be the most overpowered. Hey, come on, pet. Stop being lazy. So unfortunately, yeah, a lot of the good stuff doesn't work on your favorite spells like Charm, DA, and complete heals. Like a lot of the mana preservation focus items, or well, I mean, it's not damage. So extended damage is usually included as well in some things, but for mana preservation and mana efficiency, complete heal is typically excluded, which is annoying because you know it's a spell that clerics love to cast. But it's already kind of deemed to be the most overpowered spell ever, so making it even more efficient and better is I believe it was deemed in the ridiculous category. And for example, the improved damage focus items, they always exclude spells called Uber Giants and Uber Dragons. Now these are some very specific Bellius era quests or wizards that make you nuke dragons and giants, and they're very expensive. So spellcasting mastery AA plus spellcasting like mana preservation 3 doesn't. So item focus effects don't, but I believe AAs do. I think that's correct. Yeah, that's the good thing with AAs though, is they're just so good because they're more blanket for everything. They affect most things. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think so, Rebecca. Like Speed of the Shissar, you know, like your clicky Enchanter Epic, it just lasts 30 minutes, even if you have AAs and if you have extended duration focuses and all that shit. It doesn't improve the duration. I think it might if you have the spell in your spellbook. So if it's because I'm pretty sure my KI wand from Big Stahl on my enchanter, I believe it lasts the full 4 hours even though it's a clicky, but that's because I have the spell in my spellbook. So I think that's the distinction. Like if you have clicky dots on your necro, so like if you have like with your druid, if you have clicky drones of doom or something like that, you can see the focus effects fire. So if you have a burning affliction belt, like the belt from the mini golems in Plane of Fear, and if you click your Bellius druid bracer with clicky drones of doom, you will see your focus effect flicker. So every tick, it's gonna say your bone clasp girdle flickers or something like that. But if you click your Druid Epic, which is a unique effect that is unique to the Epic only, and it's not a spell that you have in your spell book, you will not see the affliction item flicker. So on your Druid clicky, you don't see it ticking every time when the burning affliction focus fires, but you do see it on your normal dots, and you do see it on the Drones of Doom bracer that you can use as a clicky. So that's a distinction as well. On my Necro, I have a split clicky shoulders, and I can see my focus effect flicker on that, but I don't think I see it on my Epic. So on my Necro Epic, I'm not sure. I can't remember, but maybe not. Oh dear, this thing is pretty resistant, isn't it? I'll double check on the Necro Epic because I do remember, like, when I'm casting a few dots on the mobs, I can see the flickers like 3 or 4 times. So it almost feels like it does work on the Epic, even though it shouldn't. Because I know it definitely doesn't work on the Druid Epic. So that's like, I guess that's a bug. This is what people sign up for. These are the secrets. But yeah, the easy way to tell is whether or not your little focus effect flickers. So yeah, how, like every single item that you have, your obsidian knickers flickers with pale light. Your ring of Shisar shimmers briefly. Your blessed Coldane shawl sparkles. So that kind of stuff. That's your various effects firing, and that's how you can tell if a certain effect works on a certain spell. Back in the day on the dev server, you could test these things out. So you could have your character, you could create your character, you'd give it levels and items and give it AAs and that kind of stuff, and you could test effects and durations. You could time how much a heal over time lasts, how many ticks it lasts, that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, our access to the dev server has been revoked because we are 2 naughty children. So we are deemed to be too mischievous with our frivolous use of the dev server, because we go and we test things that the devs don't want us to test. So the devs only want us to test, the approved and authorized content, but those pesky players, they go and test mechanics and pass weapons and figure out how to, like, pull mobs and pull trains and I don't know, all sorts of naughty things. Just naughty children things. So our dev access has been revoked, unfortunately. There has been a few pleas on the forums begging to have our access reinstated, because it's very useful to be able to test things, like if there's a quest that may be broken that you're not sure of and you don't want to risk your item.
The ultimate zing!
Yeah. Those are the glory days when you can go and test things. Test your quests, test your tournaments, test your multi-quests, test your little shitty boss encounters or whatever you wanted to test before you do the raid. But now can't do that anymore, which is unusual because on EQ Live people use the test server for exactly that. They before a new expansion gets released on the TLP, the progression servers, people go and they just test the content, and then so now I gotta pull these 2 monsters over here. Ew. So people go and they test content, but before the next expansion is unlocked, they just go and kill things and stuff. Drink the purple tree juice. Oh, hydrate. Oh shit, sorry man. Gotta stay hydrated. Thank you, Ziff. I'm gonna be pissing all night now. I'm gonna be in bed and I'm gonna wake up at 2 in the morning. And then I'm gonna be like, damn you, Ziff, made me drink my water. Yeah, it's a gallon of purple drink. just some like currant juice or something like that. That's so Yarns is another streamer and he loves his milk, so he just drinks like gallons of milk. I'm pretty sure it's not good for you. I'm pretty sure half of his health problems can be attributed to him being lactose intolerant and drinking gallons of milk. And he loves his cheese as well. You know, that's gonna be the plot twist, is he's actually like severely lactose intolerant and he's just constantly inflamed. But he's like, I gotta drink my Wisconsin cheesy milk. It's gonna be the plot twist. The catheter run. Yeah. Just old granny pissing a selfie emote. Okay, Ashenborn Broodmaster, any bets? I'm gonna get the book. Eat a whole wheel of cheese. I'm not even mad, I'm impressed. Oh shit, gotta... Yeah, that's right. What's better than cheese? Double cheese. So I'm trying to not get flung into a corner of a bunch of monsters over here, because there's scary things on these walls. If I get too close, I'll aggro the level 2 mobs, which will result in a giant train of death, because they're too high level to mez. Maybe as like a preemptive thing, I'll get a slightly different mez up.
Fizzle.
But if I stand too close to the wall and I aggro level 2, like knights and warriors and stuff, they're super resistant and super hard to mez, as well as being like level 60 and that kind of stuff, so they hurt like hell. So this is not what you want to do unless your intention is to entertain your viewers, in which case it's absolutely what you want to do. If you want to kill your bosses and go to bed at a reasonable time, you don't want to do it. But if you want to, do a corpse recovery and punch your keyboard, then absolutely. It's just priorities, really. That's all it is. Different goals. I was watching Level Up Larry the other day, and he was trying to do some tricky enchanter epic stuff. He was trying to go into the hole to kill Ghost of Kindle, and she is super far into the hole. Like, you gotta go all the way into the tower, and there's a mix of undead and live mobs, and you gotta like pacify your way and invis your way through, and like mez and nimbler. It's actually super difficult to do. He kind of didn't know what he was doing, and he just yelled it up, and just ran in there and just started like, kind of half pacifying things, kind of half being lucky with the aggro tick, not not getting himself trained. Anyways, eventually he jumped into a bunch of undead revenants and died, and then he was like, ah, shit, okay. So then he had to do a corpse recovery, and then while he was doing the corpse recovery, he kind of like, you know, was chatting on the stream, distracted, yoling it up, being all funny and cute, and then trained himself and died again while he was naked and doing a corpse recovery. And then he basically had to like get himself away from the computer. He just kind of screamed and stood up and left the room while all his Twitch streamers were playing little violin sounds and paying respects. Okay, any bets on if this Drake's gonna have some loot? I'm gonna con it, and nope. The answer is no, it doesn't have shit. So if a corpse is 30 seconds, that means it's empty and it's gonna disappear momentarily. I just noticed that the reason why Magician was low on mana is because I didn't have KI. There we go. There you go. Now that I've got KI, I have the energy.
I have the energy of a bear that has the energy of two bears.
Okay, I'm gonna recharm this Lich, so I'll do my 3-second clicky invis, and I cast my stun on my cleric, I cast my Melusini on my magician, cashed, uncomfortable, and recharmed. And we kill this last mini on level 2. Look at this, it's like Papa Lich versus Baby Lich. So my pet's a little baby Lich, and this guy is the big boy Lich. Ah, resist ice comment, resist throw to fire. Suck it. Too much fat loot, you can't hurt me, Lich boy. I have acquired all the pixels, and your spells are no match. I don't even have that much cold resist, only 237. This is because I haven't buffed myself with cold resist, but this is a good item, look at this. The Crown of Ambivalence, along with awesome stats, has got 40 fire and 40 cold, yeah! Yeah, boy! Oh, okay. Now the Lich can hurt me. But he doesn't hurt me too much because I'm resisting all his stuns. So you can see Spectre stun, you resist Spectre stun. So can't get through my 291 magic resist defenses. I have hoarded too much DKP for you to be able to hit me with simple stuns. This is why you go to the top end trading zone and spend all your DKP so you can hunt in content from 3 expansions ago. That's the secret to winning. As you you get your fat loots, and then you go to like the first Quake level with your lightning gun, and you just smash those newbie dogs and guards. Absolutely worth it. So I was having some fun EXPing over in Sibyllus at the Jugs camp. Cause being powerful with VT loot makes the Jugs a lot easier to kill. So you can kind of do it with a trio that's not optimal, like with no enchanter. just kind of slow the monsters and just tank 3 of them at once. Because you're tough. Makes it pretty fun. Makes you feel like you're playing Diablo, where you're like a super powerful character entering Plains Rifts. Planar Rifts with bunches of zombies and things attacking you, and you're like, boom. Got like 20 of them. I'm gonna leave this guy up because he's the Master of Spite, and he is very much a pain in the ass to kill. He is magic immune, so he can be slowed, which makes him instantly significantly tougher. He, of course, he doesn't drop anything worthy. And not only does he prevent you from slowing him, he also procs a slow on your pets, so your pet does very little DPS. So it'd be an exercise in futility. You'd just be there killing him for like forever while he beats on you unhasted, and your slow pet slowly whittle him away. The EXP at Jugs is okay. I'm kind of trying it out because the monster level multiplier means that you don't get a penalty killing stuff there. Because if you're level 60, if you kill things that are 55 or above, you get optimal EXP. But they got lots of hit points, so they're a little bit tough. If you had a friend, like if you're EXPing with someone else, then it'll be pretty good, I think. But I struggle with killing stuff as well as pulling, because you lose a lot of time pulling the jugs. You have to split them up because they're in groups of like 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever sometimes, so you kind of have to like split them up, and it takes a little while to get into the groove. So if you have the cam split up and you kind of keep track of it, so you know what's respawning when, and you can quickly pull singles and that kind of stuff, that's pretty good. But I struggle with getting a consistent stream of jugs, as well as finishing them off and then splitting them and stuff, so there's a lot of wasted time. I feel I'm not as efficient as I could be, so the EXP is not so good. If I had a friend, someone else that could tank things while I pulled, that would definitely speed it up. So it'd probably be better if I a 4th or a 5th, because not only do you get the EXP bonus from having a friend, but you can also just like pull things and split things while someone else tanks, and then you just keep killing. So with your other characters, you can do a pet attack, or you can like debuff them, or whatever your role is. While with the monk or something else, you're bringing a constant stream of monsters, which makes sense. I mean, it's like EQ was designed like that. You're trying to do everything with one character, both pull and tank and slow and debuff and heal and that kind of shit. That becomes really inefficient. So EXP is okay, taking into consideration the inefficiencies. So it's right. But another good thing is that if you kill Trakanon, so Trak is the big bad dragon that's the boss of Civilus. If you kill him, then after a specific period of time, a Bard Epic Quest mob spawns called Undead Bard, and he is used to spawn another version of Trak that has the same abilities, maybe slightly tougher, but he drops a piece for the Bard Epic. Now, this Undead Bard happens to be a merchant, so he sits there in Trak Lair with, I don't know, infinite amount of platinum, and you can just sell your spells to him and he'll buy them all up. So if you kill Trak and if you spawn the merchant, then vendoring all the spells that drop from jugs is actually a little bit profitable, because they drop gems, they drop like ruby crowns and sapphire necklaces, and they just drop a ton of Kunark level 55 to 60 spells, which Usually it's sell to players because, you know, they're really good. Back in the day, it was like, yeah, you farm the spells and then you become rich because you sell them in the bazaar or whatever. But over here, kind of everyone has the spells, so you just vendor the spells. The spells vendor for about 20 to 30 plat, and it quickly adds up because you just get bags and bags of spells. So if you can get the Undead Bard up, you can vendor your junk, and then you can be EXPing as well as getting a little bit of plat. So that's pretty cool. So that's one aspect of it that is good. Another interesting spot that people have also found with high-level monsters as well is in the Velkta's Labyrinth, in the castle near where Velks spawns. There's a bunch of high-level gargoyles and sentinels. Sentinels are the little golem-looking dudes. They are high-level, but they don't drop bad loots. The only thing they really drop is like Bellius quest gems, which are good for Sky Shrine armor or KL armor and that kind of stuff, but they're very common, so people don't really, like, unless you get a good one like a Crushed Flame Emerald or a Crushed Topaz, or there's a few rare ones, they're not worth that much. It's kind of, you gotta put it in the bazaar and then they can take weeks to sell and you might only get like 100 plat for one, so people usually vendor those as well. But those are the two camps that kind of have a little bit of plat and monsters that are of sufficient level to maximize the bonus, or rather not incur a penalty. So if you hunt monsters that are plus or minus above 5 levels, then you're gonna incur a penalty actually. So it's not just that it's a bonus; it's more of a hindrance. So that's why you want to be hunting high-level things, and this is another reason why POP is just going to be so good, because everything in POP is like level 60 plus, right? So you're killing monsters that are level 62, 65, 66, all that stuff, and it's just going to be great because you're always going to be hitting that multiplier, the maximum bonus level multiplier thingy, as well as being in zones that have a significantly higher zone experience modifier. So ZEM is a zone specific, oh dear. So ZEM is a zone specific multiplier that determines how much EXP you get. And some zones like Heike or Unrest or Pelotl Caverns, they have a really high zone experience modifier, so a monster that you hunt is kind of like the EXP is almost doubled. Planes of Power is similar, so a lot of zones in Planes of Power actually have pretty much a double zone experience modifier, like they have like 80% bonus, which is displayed as 180%. 100% being the base. So if a zone experience modifier is 100%, that just means you get your experience is ×1. So no penalty. A lot of zones have like an 80 experience modifier, which is a penalty. So your experience gets multiplied by 0.8, which means you don't get the full EXP. A lot of the Planes of Power zones have their zone experience modifiers about 160%, 175%, 180%, that kind of stuff. So you kill and you get your experience is modified by 1.8, so kind of like an 80% bonus. Which is why we love POP, because it's going to be a combination of high-level mobs and that EXP multiplier, and EXP is just going to be so much better. So this is why I don't really do much EXP nowadays, because best case scenario you get about 1 AA an hour, whereas in POP I think we're going to be looking at 2 to 3 to 5 AAs an hour, like a group of people that are killing things. I think Jugs I'm getting like maybe, I don't know, between 0.75 and maybe 1-ish. Yeah, actually it's definitely less than 1 because I'm really inefficient. I'm too slow between the pulls and the tanks and that kind of stuff, so it's definitely less than 1 AA an hour. Whereas in Pop, I I won't get out of bed for anything less than like 5. I'll be a prima donna. I'll be kicking out anyone that's not a halfling with their EXP bonus and just demanding the best EXP rate. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with, but on this server we do not get the class experience penalties. We do get the racial EXP penalties / bonuses. The only bonus being halflings, and penalties being evil races. I think barbarians or something or whatever. There's a few really unusual ones that get a small penalty, but evil races like trolls, exiles, and ogres are the main one. They get a massive penalty. They get a 40% penalty. So your ogre and exile friends are going to level significantly slower, and the penalty only applies for normal experience. It does not apply for AAs. Yes, that's right. Ours. One evil player will sour the EXP of the whole group. The whole group gets a penalty if you group with evil people and they are having their experience set to normal EXP. If they just have it in AAs, you don't get a penalty, but if you get it in normal EXP, then you do get a penalty. Everybody gets a penalty. Yes, AE groups have been nerfed, unfortunately. In 2019, I believe, there was some mechanics changed. People will argue that it was not accurate. One of the devs allegedly found proof that nobody else ever heard of or found anywhere in any game ever. That suggested that there should be an EXP penalty for PBAE spells. And he put in a nerf, I think it's about 30% EXP penalty. And this combined with the earlier aforementioned monster level bonus penalty, which means you lose EXP if you fight levels that are less than 5 levels within you. So if you're fighting level 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 kind of monsters, which is what the majority of the AE pulls were, now the penalty combined with the PBA penalty means you get complete garbage EXP. Complete garbage. So unfortunately, all the AE group stuff has basically stopped. We used to do it. We had a lot of fun. It was very social because you would have multiple human people playing lots of characters. So you'd have, like one person in the EXP group, and you'd have like 2 support players. So like a puller or a cleric or a extra enchanter for stuns or extra wizard for nukes and stuff, and everyone would kind of join together and make the EXP fun and quick. You'd pick, like, depending on how many humans you'd have 1 or 2 people in the EXP group and 1 person supporting. You would rotate people in the EXP group and stuff. It was really fun and really social. But then they did the double whammy nerf of PBA EXP and kind of made it all extremely shitty. So we just wait for POP. That's the name of the game. And yeah, the evil people in the group will give you. When POP comes out, people are leveling normally to level 65. Evil people in the group is gonna slow it down for everyone. It's gonna suck, but I hope people just look past that, because it's like whatever, right? You need your Xars and your ogres. Everyone's got an evil character of some sort, right? So it's like if you try to be exclusive and have halfling only groups, that might come and bite you in the ass later. But it's a consideration that people need to perhaps make. Like, imagine a group of 5 ogres and an Xar, like everyone's gonna be level 65 and you're like level 62 and you're like, what's going on, guys? Why is everyone higher level than me? Alright, let's see. So this... Oh, shush. So this pull is going to be a little bit tricky. I might just ensure I have full health. This pull is going to be a little bit tricky because this... Actually, I'll just double check to make sure that there's no rat that's going to come. Maybe not. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Lich that just roamed past. That was a lucky break. So I'm just going to pacify these dudes around her and then try to pull her. So this coercer mob is a real pain in the butt because she's an enchanter and she's got strong abilities. Plus she, you know, distracts you with her whorish looks. You're trying to focus on the game and it's all like, look at my titties. I'm gonna dazzle you with my titties. It works. Oh shit. See, look at that. I got a face full of tit. Trying to recharm my pet and she's like, look at my jigglies. So I don't know if my pet broke charm or if she dispelled the pet. And one way to tell is if I do a pet health, which tells me if my pet happens to have lost Melusine, Arch Shielding, Shisar, and like the other buffs. If my pet was down to like 1 or 2 buffs instead of having 5 or 6, then I would have known that it got dispelled. Oh, actually, I need to use a better slow, so I'm using Tepid Deeds, which is a level 24 slow, which is more mana efficient, but it's a less percentage slow. So the Tepid Deeds is only 50% slow, whereas Forlorn Deeds is 70% slow. Which is why my Tepid Deeds just wore off when I cast the better one. Yeah, what am I missing here? What buff do I need? Oh yeah, I need damage shield. And I need my little flower. Little junk buff. And I'm casting Mana Drain on the Coercer because she is a caster mob, an enchanter mob, and she will gate. If I don't drain mana, she'll gate back to spawn point, which would be extremely messy because she would gate next to 2 clerics and a shaman, which means you'd probably heal to full health, as well as aggro a bunch of shit, and would not be good times. Alright. Now we go back up to level 2.
Fizzle.
Okay, so my cleric is missing a little buff. Gotta keep on top of it. Always buffing. Alright, so we've got one named here. Then don't know how many more named I have left. Can respawn while I was clearing here or whatever. We'll see. We'll find out soon.
Fizzle.
Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing haste, I think. Oh crap, I need to mana drain this cleric guy because he's gonna heal himself. this cleric keeps healing himself. So annoying. And he can't be stunned, so typically I will have stun proccing weapons to prevent the cleric from killing himself, but these guys are level 56, so they're immune to stun. So all I can do is mana drain. Mana drain, and make sure that he runs out of mana and that kind of stuff. Gonna refresh some junk buffs. So I like this group haste because what I used to do is I used to keep up my Shusar Epic as a junk buff, but because it isn't affected by extended duration focus AAs and items, it lasts only 30 minutes, so it's really annoying. So I ended up buying the group Shusar spell because it is affected with extended stuff. So the buff lasts like close to an hour, and that makes a big difference to my sanity as well as my ability to keep the spell up. Now the group haste is very good because it not only is a junk buff, it's also a good armor class buff, which means, oh dear. Yeah. Run away. It's a good armor class buff as well as like a little bit of stamina, I think. So it gives you a little bit more survivability. I'm trying to see if there's a name here on this little cubby, but there isn't. So have you never done the Enchanter Epic powers? It's quite a fun one, but so on this server, it's actually not too bad. There's significantly less competition than on like P99 or something like that, or progression servers.
Fizzle.
Because all the spawns that are 2 to 7 day spawns, there's a few spawns that have a really big variance. So there's like some that are like 2 to 3 days, there's some that are 5 days, there's some that are 7 days, that kind of stuff. So all those spawns on P99 are really heavily contested, and it takes forever to get your epic simply because of those spawns. But over here, those mobs are mainly just up, so you just kind of get it done quite quickly because you just go and you just kill one, kill another, kill the other, kill the other, kill the other, and then you're pretty good. So getting the Enchanter Epic here is significantly easier than any progression server or TLPs or P99 green or blue and that kind of stuff. People go insane with the Enchanter Epic over there. Cool. And I will head back to POK, I think. Oh, I'm out of backspace. Ah! All out of backspace. Sweet. How's my bag space doing over here? Yeah, it's pretty full. Let me figure this out. I want to optimize my travel back to Norath. Let's see. How much space do I have for various gems and tradable shit? Alright, we're pretty good in bag space. Yep, we're good. A few more things. Nice. I'll camp this mage out here. I don't think he needs to go back to the land area. Hey Cream, how you doing, buddy? Bit of late night action. Where are you at? Plane of Knowledge? That's not how you spell Kazakhthol. What's going on? Everything okay? I'm just teasing. Let me just vend some of this crap and then I'll come meet you. So let me just gather up the stuff. Into this later. Let me just relog to my dudes and figure out where my various quest items are. One moment, caller. And then I might go to go EXP in Sibyllus or something like that. Let's see. Cool. Alright, I'll invite you now. Oh shit, hang on. Let's go to Plane of Sky. Let me just get all my bits organized. I got a mod rod. Someone was AE mod rodding. Gonna lose buffs when we pour it up because Plane of Sky is good like that. Alright, thank you, sir. I'll set up the Batwing payment plan stuff and on my trader. I'll let you know. Thank you, sir. So we'll pour it up, we'll lose buffs, and then I'll tell you the turn-ins. It's pretty easy. We have to buy a little quest key. We'll buy a 1 copper quest key to get to the quest room. So over here, go to the key master and buy a Patience key for one copper. And then we shall go over here, to the quest room. So follow my 2 little dudes. And then put the key on your cursor and click to go down into the quest room. Cool. Now, this guy in the white robe, give him 2 crowns, and he will give you an element of air. And then come into the room next door. And give the element to this guy, and that's it. Your epic done, mate. Easy to MQ. So you can just give it to him now, and then you'll get your scroll, and this is gonna be your pet. And then you win. You win EQ. and then you win. So now mem your spell, and you need to put it on your spell gem ASAP because it has a 5-minute cooldown. So you'll get used to it. But basically, if you die, first thing you do is you just mem your pet, so that by the time you like get rebuffed and like rezzed and stuff, your pet will be available again. And always make sure to keep 1 charge of the pet on you. So have the item that you summon is going to have 1 clicky charge of the pet. Make sure that you don't have the one that's got 0 charges on you. So always have, like, summon a pet, destroy the one with 0 charges, so you always have 1. This means you're always going to be ready for your pet. Now to get back down, you can't gate from here. You have to jump down to Freeport, and then you can gate. And then I'll just put Batwings up for sale. And yeah, sweet. Nice. Easy peasy. And now you can farm all your fat loots much quicker. So I'll just port back to POK. And yeah, that's the one beautiful thing about the mage is you can just be like naked, but you just have your pet, and your pet just wins, just does everything. It's such a good pet. So yeah, awesome, man. Congrats, well done. Good farming. You did good. New to the server, you knew the right thing. You farm the plat, you get your epic, and then you everything else becomes easier. You can level your characters, you can farm more plat. Let me just give you some buffs again, because you lost when you ported up. You lost KI and that kind of stuff. So just give me a sec. I'll just rebuff. I'll give you KI and stuff. I also want it on my dudes. That's one annoying thing. You port up and you lose all your buffs. I had like raid buffs and shit, but like, we'll rebuild. We will rebuild. So I'll just camp out, and then I'll log my enchanter in and give you KI and stuff, and then you can go and celebrate. You can go farm some shit. Kill some things. So once the spell gem refreshes, you get it takes about 5 minutes. You can get your new primary slot weapon. Then just invite my main over here. Let's see, where is he? Sweet. Yes, I still do have tunes. I shall go into Civilus shortly. And we can do some EXP. Yeah. So give me a sep. Ooh, UDB snipe. Oof. Okay. Do you need the UDB? That's a bit more of a tougher ask. Okay, nice, perfect. Okay, let's do it. I shall explain the mechanics of this stuff. All right, cool. Thank you so much for the for doing the trade, doing the quest. Appreciate the business. Enjoy the awesomeness. Cheer! Awesome, man. Enjoy. Good times. I'll do Bic. I'll do. Let me just do some buffs. Over here. So bring. Let's see. Bring a shaman, because we'll want some. Resists. I've got a necro there, so I can do poison resist already. Yeah, I don't know. Just bring a bard. You got a bard? Alright, perfect, cool. We should be good. I'll bring my mage. Oh shit, dude. Awesome. Thanks Ziff. You fucking rock, dude. Thanks, buddy. So good. This guy's just gifting the ultimate sing. Nice one. Thank you, buddy. That's great. I'm gonna get to my 15 subscribers in no time. Nice, man. Exciting stuff. So we shall go and kill the Undead Bard. That's the name of the game over here. Do you have a porter powers? Do you have like a druid, something that you can pick me up with so I don't have to relog a few times? That'd help. And do you have a wizard with mana burn, perhaps? Let's see. No mana burn or resist. Okay, cool. Just bring the strongest resist characters, to be honest, because we don't want a liability. Thanks, if you're freaking awesome, man. Yeah. Here, let me find a little soundbite. Yeah. Thanks, Ziff.
You guys are my best friends, through thick and thin. We've always been together, we're four of a kind, having fun all day, palling around and laughing away, just best friends. Best friends are we. I love you guys.
I love you guys. Thanks for the subs, man. That's amazing. Let me log it out to do some parts or something, I guess. Just give myself some hastes. I'll just meet you guys in Settlers, so I think we should have everything we need. I've got an enchanter there, I've got a shaman there, and I've got a necro there. So I've got a cleric that I'm bringing, so we can just do all the buffs at the ledge. I've got a mage that I can cough us with. So just meet in Seb, and we'll take it from there. What we can do probably to make it easier is, since I've got a mage here, we can just fight him in the lair and then just deal with the costs or something like that. I think we'll be okay. Typically there's a little bit of a funky aggro mechanic that we do to make him summon you after he... Yeah, actually... It's nice if you don't get caught, so you have aggro, because Koth clears aggro, actually, now that I think about it. So the way I do it with Wellix is we get Trak summoning the main tank back. Make sure that he stays on the main tank and has lots of aggro, but that requires me to blow a full string of puppet strings. So alternative option might be Powers tanks it with a ton of stuns or something, but I don't know. Hey, sweet, I got some KI. Thanks, Medusa. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, I'll explain how the banish stuff works, because we need someone to blur him, so you can kind of... yeah, that might work. So what I do is I use Bestow Divine Aura, and I control the banish that way. Oh, hey, thanks, Beastmaster. Didn't know that was your little trio. Look at your little cast of Dark Elf entourage of ladies. Hilarious. Your little mistresses. Check you out. Little sexy ladies. Sage, Mistress, and Venerable. Nice. Love it. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Powers, to make sure that we don't do anything bad. Do you have a mage, Nyashem, that you can use for the secondary group, so that everybody has a mage that can, like, summon themselves back? Because one thing I'm scared of is, you know, if someone gets banished, then they get stuck in mushrooms and they die. So we can use like mages for DPS as well as mages to get our unstuck from the banished gods. So what we do is how Trak and how Undead Bard work is when you turn in the loot to the Undead Bard, he turns KOS, so he starts attacking you. The aggro list of the Undead Bard basically transfers over to Trak. So if you have a hate list of like 5 people that hit the Undead Bard, then when Trak spawns, he's going to be immediately aggro on those 5 people, and he's going to come to you. How you control who has aggro is you memblur the Undead Bard at the very end. So what you do is you kind of kill him down to like 20% to make him flee, and then when he starts fleeing, what you do is you memblur him. You can memblur him with an enchanter, or you can memblur him using the Bard Mez. The Bard Mez has a high chance of membluring him, and then you kind of finish him off with like 1 character, or maybe 2 characters. So I would finish him off with just my warrior and just my cleric. So only my warrior and my cleric are on the aggro list of Trak. So when Trak spawns, he's going to come for just my warrior and just my cleric, which means that I can cast Bestow Divine Aura on my warrior and then cast Divine Aura on my cleric. That means both my warrior and my cleric are both DA, and he's not aggro on anybody else. So if your characters are DA, then the dragon will pick another target. But if there's only 2 players on the hate list, then the target is going to be both DA people, which means that he's going to blow his translocate. So when he comes in, the first translocate is basically wasted, and then you have about, I don't know, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, maybe less, before he translocates again. During this time, what you do is on your main tank, you blow your full charge of clickies on him, so like a full charge of puppet strings, so that he has just like a shitload of aggro on the tank. Then you damage him to summon range. So in the 20 seconds between the next teleport that he casts, you basically get him into summoning range. And then he's got a shitload of aggro on the tank. So the tank is like 4k or 5k aggro, and he banishes the tank, and then he immediately summons the tank back. That's the mechanic that you use. Is the first banish is blown on a DA person, and then the subsequent banishers immediately summon the tank back, because Trak has like, I don't know, 1,000 leash range or aggro range. A normal mob would banish you to mushrooms and it would actually leash and ignore you because you'd be too far away. Whereas Trak has like 1,000 aggro / assist range, so that he banishes you, he's still aggro on you. And you have to be really careful that during this time, because Trak does life tap. So if Trak life taps you and heals above 98%, then when he banishes you, he's just going to charge to you and start like walking to you towards mushrooms, and he's just going to bring a massive frame to you. So you need to make sure that you resist the life taps. You damage Trak down to like 97% or below, so the next time he summons, next time he banishes, he summons you back. So there's like a few little mechanics that you have to make sure happen. You have to both make sure that your warrior has significant magic resist, preferably close to 500, so that you resist the life tap as much as possible, so that he doesn't heal. You damage him, and then next banish, he summons you back. You also have to make sure that, you know, during this time when you're fighting him, that you stay within the melee range of him, so that he isn't actually summoning you. Because if he summons you and blows a summon for 6 seconds, and then he banishes you, then he's going to start charging towards you for 6 seconds until his summon is refreshed. So there's a few little mechanics you have to be careful of. What we can try is, if Powers has like close to 500 magic resist with buffs and all that stuff, he will damage the Undead Bard to 20%, so he flees, and then we can blur him, and then Powers can finish him off with Slay Undead. He should probably be able to finish him quite quickly. And then if Powers is the only person aggro with the Paladin, you have to be really careful. So you have to kind of wait around the bridge area for him to come to you, and then when he's close to you, you have to DA because the... Oh, okay, that's too low. We're gonna have to use Beck. Yeah, sorry pal, we're gonna have to use the big stir. Yeah, if you use your DA too quickly, then he can take a little bit of time to come to you. And your DA might wear off, which is not ideal. So you have to both like time the Trak coming to you and using your DA before he gets too close to you, then he banishes you, and before he's too far away that your DA just fades, because one of the downsides of the Pally DA is you don't really get the extended buffs and all that stuff, so unless you have full extended buffs, your DA is not going to last 4 ticks, it's only going to last 3 ticks, whereas on my Cleric I think it's like 4 ticks. But we'll just use Beck. I'll just use Puppet Strings, it's okay. I'll get them recharged or some crap, that'll be fine. I can live with the 400 plat. We will rebuild. It's okay, I'll figure it out later. I use 2 strings in a cycle between them to optimize the recharge costs, so it doesn't cost too much. But we'll figure it out, don't worry about it. Okay, let me just relog and off my dudes. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you guys the fight spawn and all that stuff, and I'll just kind of take care of it and just tell you what to do. That's easier, because if we fight him in the lair, it becomes a little bit trickier. Whereas if we do it in the spot where we usually kill him, it's a little bit easier, and it's a bit more controlled. Last time I did it in the lair, it got a bit chaotic because we were like coughing people, and it was a bit unstructured. Because when you caught someone, the main tank loses aggro, so it was just ping-ponging between different people and like the clerics and that kind of shit. It got a little bit messy. So what I'll do is, you got Drums of the Beast on your bard. Have you got like a good modifier for playing the Resist song, the Purifying Chorus? Okay, he's not up. It's good. Just get my dudes coughed up. God. That, like that, like that. We'll do this. Out. Okay. Powers. You're already in the group. Nice, perfect. Paths coming up. Alright, Nashim, you on the way? You getting there? We're just coughing now, so should be ready for you by the time you get here. How's your bard? Do you have Drums of the Beast? No key. Oh my god. Let me see. Thinking if I have a character you can box. Doesn't matter. Well, use instead of your shaman. Can you play your mage? Is Tiamat here? Just play your mage for DPS. We'll just do that. I've got a shaman here I can do buffs with. So what I can do is I can group with powers. Let me think. Yeah. We should have enough DPS here that we don't need damage shield. Usually what I do is I use a damage shield in my BSC basically. Yeah, because I wanted a mage so you can cough yourself if you need to. So BST is gonna be like require healing, whereas a mage might not. But yeah, we'll figure it out in a second. I'll just do buffs. I'll sort it out with my chamois whammy. I think I've got all the buffs I need on my cleric. So what I'll do is I'll amp my cleric out, preserve the buffs, and then just swap around the other classes. So yeah, let's see. This like this. Do you guys have your green flowers of functionality? That's a good one to use here from POM. It gives you poison resist that stacks with everything. It's a good one to have. That and like that. Put this off. Yeah, let me just relog a few times and do some buffs. Oh damn, it's my mage on this account. One sec, I just have to move my Necro to a different account. One moment, caller. Can you group up? I'll just group with powers. Powers, dream, whatnot. Are all your dudes here? Nasham? Did I cough them all? Or did I forget someone? Is Aramir here, or did I forget to cough you? Oh, okay. Sorry, man. Leaving you high and dry. Alright, cool. Do you want to make your own little group? And I'll raid invite you. So I'll raid invite you on Odette. So Odette is raid invited, and we can party it up. Oh yeah, look at all this magic resist. Nice. That's what you want, baby. Do you need focus hours? I can do Kura's focusing, but what I might do is, yeah, I'll do group ego. I shall do group ego for maximum badness. Okay, focus is incoming. What I'll do is actually I'll click off focus because I want more magic resist, so I will. Okay, can you invite your other two guys with Odette so I can do buffs, please? And can you do Brells, please, Mr. Powers? Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, cool, perfect. So invite Tiamat and Aramir, and I shall give you chamois buffs now. Cool. I'll do chamois buffs. I will do EMF. And I'll do focus now as well. So I'll do chamois buffs first, then I'll do necro buffs, and then I'll do cleric buffs if you guys need additional stuff after that. Cool. What level is Odette? Okay, you're 60, perfect, cool. For songs, just to keep it simple, what we'll do is we'll only play Purifying Chorus, the one that buffs magic resist, as well as magic resist, as well as poison resist. So we'll just keep it simple with that, so you don't have to twist or anything like that. And we'll keep the bard slightly around the corner so you don't get hurt, so you don't get damaged. And I'll tell you exactly when to play. Now this is key. What we're gonna need is actually, yeah, no. To keep it simple. Okay, everyone needs to click off SOE, sorry. Spirit of Eagle doesn't stack with DMF. So just click off Spirit of Eagle so I can do DMF. Cool. So basically I'll do the DA stuff, and then once we engage Trak, then we'll start playing the resist song, because I don't want I want to control the aggro, so we're going to do the Membler thing, and we're going to get big and feels on aggro only. And then once we engage the dragon, once he's blown the first translocate, once I start attacking and clicking my puppet strings, then you start playing the Purifying Chorus, and you'll use the Pure Tone Discipline. So you go disc Pure Tone when we're ready, and then we'll make sure that you get maximum resist, maximum modify on your instrument and that kind of stuff. And then just keep your bard out of the AE so that everybody kind of gets hit from by the song and gets protected and stuff, and then we should be good. So yeah, the idea is that we'll control the aggro by not making by not making everyone else get on the aggro list, just the cleric and just the warrior. That's gonna be the simplest way. Stupid Spirit of Eagle. Okay, one more time. Cool, almost there. What else do I need? Necro, Shaman. Yeah, we should be good. We've got enchanter buff, so we're good with that. Nice. Okay, almost there, and then I'll just relog to my dudes. And we can start clearing, and then we'll clear the layer. So we need to just kill these jugs. How quick we can go. We can head down and start clearing. So make sure you snare these, because sometimes they can be soured by the neighboring shaman mobs. Big boy is assisting, that's good. And yeah, so I'll keep my magic resist as high as I possibly can on Vic, so I'll need the resist going for that, but my poison resist should be pretty close to resisting. So with Pioton and drums, DMF and poison resist buffs and stuff, we should be more than good to not get dotted. Let me just set loot rights options, clear selected, add all the looters. So where we're fighting this jug, in this spot right here, this is going to be the Trak engage spot. So we're going to have the healers and stuff around the corner, like here outside the AE, and then Trak will be just fought here. So this is the positioning spot, and I'll position the rest of you guys in a sec to explain, but we'll just clear a few jugs first, because there's a few roaming jugs that we need to get rid of first to make this area safe. There's a few little roaming dudes. This guy, hopefully it's not gonna train. It's good. An air sword for DPS, yeah, nice. Oh, there we go. We got a couple of jugs. The snare sword is really good for your tanking, because you can root park mobs. You can prevent all the summon business with just proccing your root spell on it. So what I'll do over here is I will have Word of Restoration as well as Antidote. So Antidote is a good little spell. On your cleric, did you bring a cleric? No, you don't need to go to druid. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'll do the cleric business. I'll just go pull the rest of the trash. There's a few more jugs. We have to clear the lair because Trak comes and he aggroes all the jugs. They're all social. They're all on the Civilist faction. So we gotta clear the lair. Get a polar road maybe as well if we're lucky. Feel free to loot these and get your spells and fire opals and shit. With the fat loot. I'll try to carefully pull this stuff. If I need to, I'll off myself if I... Oh god, too short. Sometimes the protector is in the way. Yeah, we're good, perfect, perfect, perfect. Come here, come here. No, not stunned. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Perfect, okay, 2 jugs. So many buff slots. Oh, we still need egoism, right? Let me just do that. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot about the ego goodness. I'm gonna do ancient ego if that's okay, powers. The superior buff. Unless you want just... Alright, nice. Okay, more stuff coming. Gotta try to do some trickery over here. Some bullshit splits. Cough splits. There we go. Oh, where do they go? God. That's how you do it with no monk. I know. Alright, we can wait. I didn't even realize we had a pacify person. I just find it risky because they're all level 57 and 60 and stuff, and sometimes you get a critical passy resist and stuff just comes anyway, so... Yeah, whatever. Same. It worked, so what else? Oh shit, Speed of the Brood is wearing off. Do you have Speed of the Brood? If not, can you just head me with Shasar, please, when I come back? Okay, we're gonna have 1 jug plus Tola. Kill. And kill the jug first, so then Tola will try to run, so he's not gonna try to gate. We can do that. Yeah, sorry. Work your Maz there. Try to get Tola slowed and stuff because he's got haste. Stupid ass enchanter haste. Oh yeah, look at that. Chisar. Nice. John has been mesmerized. He fucking missed my pet. What a dick. Seriously. Seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna do a pure poison when this thing dies so that we don't have minus MR debuffs. Oh, there we go, that's good. Okay, I just gotta kill, this pet is still here. Yeah, we just have to kill the protector, I believe, and then we'll get set up, we'll get positioned, and I'll explain the pull and the engage and the Membler Mez kind of bullshit. Don't die. Okay, come around the corner a little bit where Big is. So, ooh, nice, Emissary of Thule. Powers needs that, I believe. You'll need it for your Necros, maybe. Okay, so we'll come around the corner and put your pets on hold. If you have pet hold, just put them on hold.
Fizzle.
Now, with your enchanter powers, okay, can you please stop playing Bard Song and come with me? So with Odette, come with me. You've got your mystical loot body, right? Okay, cool. Levitate up this little ledge. When you turn in the mystical loot body, this undead bard's gonna be aggressive. He's gonna come. He's gonna attack you. Need you to please bring it to the raid. So just turn it in and then just bring the bard back to the raid. Now, at the raid, we need to stop DP. We need to snare the bard. And you can turn it in now. So we need to engage the bard. Don't go crazy on the DPS. When the bard gets to about 20% health and starts to flee, stop DPS. This is when we need to blur the bard. And then we're gonna just have Bick finish it off. So okay, this is what we can fight. Come through. Okay. So don't go crazy on the DPS. Make sure we snare it. And then we can blur it when it starts to flee. When it starts to flee, make sure that everyone's hidden. Back off all pets and stuff. And we'll just have Bick finish it off. This will mean that only Bick will have it on aggro, so. So this is not where Trak spawns. So Trak's not gonna spawn right here, just to be clear. Trak will spawn in his lair and come to people that are aggro on the bard. Okay. So back off stuff now. And we'll make sure that he's blurred. Okay, that didn't work. Keep trying. So we'll blur him again. Now, oh, yeah. Okay, that's good, cool. Now, I think we'll finish him off. And then what I'll do is I will control the Trak engage. And then when I say to play the songs, we can play the bard songs. So don't play bard songs until I say, okay? So Trak's gonna come now, and I'm gonna D8, and then double D8, and then engage. Okay. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Try to engage him and push him in. Try to get him, play bard songs, please. And try to get him damaged to summoning range. And push him in. Push him out of the water if you can. Cool. Now just DPS. Just go crazy. He's on Bick, we're good. And just go crazy. Make sure that he stays on Bick so that he doesn't summon powers and stuff. Because otherwise, gonna get a bit funky.
About to get touched.
Okay, so it's gonna touch me now. I'll do some heals. Play the bard song, please. We don't have bard song going. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess powers must have had aggro or something. I'll try to
About
A-taunt.
to get touched.
Try to A-taunt or something. So I'm going now. This is a bit clusterfucky, but let's see how it goes. Is somebody in the mushrooms? Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think this is a bad position. Okay, we'll have to try again. Not sure what happened there, but that was
About to get touched.
not the best times. Yeah, let me just get powers out. Oh dear. I think position was bad there. I think that's what fucked us up. Okay. Now, we have to wait for Trak to go back to his lair. Because, he's gonna like summon and he's gonna corpse camp and shit like that. So consent. Vegan, where did I die? I think I died. Trak killed me, maybe? Did anyone die at mushrooms? Do you know if you're... I think I managed to call powers before he died at mushrooms. Fucking position. Powers camped at ledge. Yo, what's up, Yarns? How you doing, buddy? Mage was dead. Yeah, I don't think you lost aggro. I think. Oh yes, what I did is I pathed you. That's how you lost aggro.
This is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Please, nurse, for a woman with a dead fetus on your head, you're not being very open-minded.
Okay, I'll get the corpses and stuff dragged. We just need a little bit of time for Trak to go back to his lair, and then we'll just do it again. I've got another set of strings that should hopefully work. However, I'll just use fields or something for the first DA. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think it was just a bad position. So he usually comes down the bridge, but he just went straight to the water. So he kind of engaged like on that little island, which was retarded. So let's see. Call it hero. Okay, I'm just gonna log in my monk and just scout the situation and see what the dealio is. Is he back? Is he back? Okay, he's back in his lair. Okay. Some drags.
The ultimate sing.
Oh, what up, Yarns? shit, Zeph, giving the goods. Thank you, Mr. Zeph. Doing God's work again. That's a lot of jugs. Okay, I need consents. I have sweat, we're good. Oh, yarns. How can we get you? How can we get this cricket? No need for 90 raise. I've got my cleric there. One sec. Sorry, I'll just camp out. He's not chirping anymore. What happened? Did we scare him off? Poor little cricket. He just wanted to be loved. Little cricket, poor little Mr. Cricks. Oh, I'm sorry, let me just move my cleric. Sweet. Look at all these poor dead souls. Log in, and then I need to find Big's corpse, I think. Tee him up just here. Delicious corpses. Delicious bodies. Sweet, sweet murder. We do love the Trak special. Camp out my dude and go back to trying to find Big's corpse. I think I've got an idea where it is. Actually, I need a little heal. I need to go and rescue the fat man. It kind of looks like everyone, I think. Did I get all of your guys' corpses? Is it just Big that we need? Or is somebody else's corpse missing? Oh, damn. Okay, sorry. Dream. Aha! Oh no, don't stun me. Little son of a bitch. Look at this, look at this shit. Look at this shit. So many jugs. Yeah, I need a moment. Okay, cool. We're good. Just the last two corpses, I think. Yeah, Undead. Undead, Aramir, Tiamat are here. Dream Powers, Empire here. Just Vic and what's his face? Cool. Just need to get my mend up or something so I don't die. Dusk. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I can kind of YOLO swag that shit up. Okay, mend is up. Oh. Caster frogs now. This is getting a little bit retarded. Just med up while I get the bodies. So that's the name of the game here. So the pull should be a little bit easier now with Trak because we can just clear the stuff, and we'll just clear a few mobs, and then we can just move Trak closer. I can pull them, cough, and then I'll just DA with feels and take the first translocate. So it should be a little bit easier now with the engage. You guys keep killing me. Okay, I have to wait. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sichuan. Love those fleece stones. Ancient Shock of the Sun. Get a little mod rod before we res. How are we doing on time? We're okay on time, not too late. Sorry to make you stop late powers. Oh no, I don't know whose fault that is. Probably mine for bad positioning, because he kind of came right here on the. He was on the little island, and I was like, should be able to push it in, but that didn't work out. So, fortunately, once you kind of blow the DAs and he starts to translocate you got limited time, so you kind of have to engage. You can't really try to reposition. Yeah, shit got a bit retarded with the positioning. It happens. The benefit of doing it again will be that you can control the position a little bit better. I'll show you what you mean, because in corpse camps, so you can kind of make him be in the right spot before you engage. Could you do me a favor with Tiamat? Can you cough fake? Can you invite me to your group? The monk, so that I can clear this aggro. Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir. So I'm just gonna go and run away. And then you can cough me. Well, thanks. I should be good now. I'll just camp out. So that I'm safe. Over here and camp out. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, the crowd loves a good wipe, right? So killing Trak and having him eat us instead is pretty good. Pretty good commentary for the fans. But we shall get our revenge. Do you still have the group powers? Do you want to invite Big Feels and Sichuan, please? If you're still in the raid and that kind of stuff. Get my guys back in there, please. Okay, cool. We'll just do a new raid or something. Single and ready to mingle. Yeah, I'll just give this to Mage, and then I'll give the strings to Pick again. Okay, I'll just redo some buffs, and then I'll relog and do the other buffs and things. Aramir, I'll give you an invite, if you have a raid invite or something. That. I'll do Ego. This should be good on the stuff and things. I'll just do some Ego now so that I can relog for the other buffs. Get some mod route action. Arzan's Mark. Yeah, I'll just relog now for the Shaman and the Necro buffs. Cool. Okay, we got Brels, we've got GRM. Oh, we're good. Love that focus. It's like 3 million mana. All this mana banana. I don't have a Mondrod. Let me just get a Mondrod. Yeah, some buffs coming. Yeah, thanks for the subscription for Yarns. That's awesome. He'll be stoked. Yeah, I was talking about the cricket. How did you know? How did you know? Was your cricket sense tingling? Huh. Everyone's got a keen interest in Yarns' cricket. Okay, I think I got everyone with talisman, so that's good. We'll just get some necro stuff happening. Oh, actually, sorry, no, I need... talisman on... cleric.
Fizzle.
Gotta sort that out. Now I'm just going to relog for protection. Oh, sorry, not protection. The DMF, the poison resist stuffs. This. Swap it out to. Green guy. Can you invite Feels, please? Good, cool, thanks. Thank you, sir. Deadman floating. We're almost there. There's gonna be a little bit less clearing this time around because we can just clear the jugs and then pull Trak a bit closer, so we don't have to clear the whole layer. We could just make use of Trak's corpse camping mechanic and have him parked in the correct spot this time without him being in the water bullshit area where he parked last time. He knew the weakness of being the transition between water and land that makes it impossible to fight. So he's smart. He has evolved. But not for long. Not for long. Okay, we can get pets up and stuff. Oh, you've already got your pet up. We're good. That's pretty funny. Chalk it up to Nevmesh. Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, Nevmesh is a crowd favorite, even though it's not in here, but that's minor detail. We don't need to do it. Okay, we can head down and engage these few jugs. Same as before, just kill them and snare them and that kind of shit. Make sure they don't run away. No, you don't blame yourself. You always find something external to blame. Fucking shitty map. What a shit map. Hate this map. There's lag. Did you guys see that lag? I saw it. I think we gotta kill 4 jugs. There's like 4 roaming little jug boys that are here, and we just gotta be careful not to pull Trak accidentally. You wanna bring Odette down? Just bring her to the cubby with us. Alright, we got a hyperspeed salad jug incoming. He's just behind us. He's moving very quickly, and he got into summoning range because the damage shield hurt him, so just turn around and get him. Okay, there's one more jug. I'll just go and get it, and then we should be good to get set up. Now, one thing, when we're tanking this guy, we need to make sure that Big gets summoned every time. So, as hard as it is to do, don't cast your stun spells powers. Don't aggro him. Just do DPS. Don't try to tank and aggro him, because you'll if he banishes Big and then turns to powers, then it kind of messes the whole thing up, unfortunately. Okay, can everybody go back where Beals is? Heals are okay. Yeah, you can do heals. So just go and just chill here, okay? Make sure pets are out of line of sight of the ledge, and just wait here for a hot minute, okay? What I need to do is I need to bring Trak just around the corner from us, and then cough myself so that he he's parked just on the other side. So we'll just chill here in the corner, and I'll go and aggro him, and then cough myself so that he is just in the right spot. Oh, actually, no, I've got a better way of doing this. That's right, I remember now. I need to do this. I need to use my cleric hammer. So bard songs off, please. So no bard songs for now. But get your drum ready for when we do engage. So just chill here for a second, and I'll just bring Trak close by, and then I'll cough myself. Nope, suicide, it didn't work. Come on. Oh god, why isn't this working? So, okay. Never mind. We'll do it this way. No, don't go this way. Okay, let's see if that was good. That might have been a good position. Yes, okay, perfect. Now... yeah. Oh fuck, he's walking back, hang on. I gotta do it again, hang on. Hold up. The Trak has like a 20-minute path cycle, and if you catch him at the bad time, he'll just path back immediately, so I'll just make sure it resets and then do it again. Okay. Damn, that was a good position as well. Too bad, it's too bad. Yeah, why is he walking fucking this way? It's retarded. Trying to get him to come to the right spot. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. This should be good. Oh my god, he's so close. Fucking hell. Okay. Before he starts doing funky stuff again, you guys ready?
About to get touched.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Play resists. Play resist song. And we're gonna get started on this. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. Let's go, DPS. Hurt him. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Remy, sorry, Vic has aggro. And I'll get summoned back. Just go full to DPS. Bring the pets in. And push them into the cubby if you can. So make sure that they...
Nice swing, Sir Phobos.
The key is to hit really hard.
Yeah, there we go.
With the bat.
This is much better position. Just keep the resist going and keep him aggro on Vic. Hard.
About to get touched.
So he's gonna touch Vic again. Summon him back. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Keep nuking. I'll try to steal the pet. The pet alive. Keep going. Oh, you gotta be belly caster Tiamat. With your mage, get on top of him and nuke. He's a belly caster, you gotta be on top of him.
About to get touched.
Okay, he's gonna flee very soon. He's gonna touch me one more time and then flee. Yeah. See, okay, cool. I coughed myself. I love it. He rocked his touch on me and then he Yay, we did it. Yay. We did it. Alright, nice. So it seems like he doesn't linger. The spawn track doesn't seem to linger as much as the
Go home, you
track.
little dildo. Do it for the last time. Don't call my brother a dildo.
About to get
Alright, go
touched.
home, you little semen puking asshole dickhead.
Perfect, Powers. That was perfect. Yeah, good job, everyone. Well, no, you have to set the looters beforehand, so you're gonna have to wait like 2 minutes. Yeah, great, man. That was good fun. So we learned bad positioning and then good positioning as well. So good times. But yeah, the key is to keep the aggro on Bic so that he just summons you back every time. Because if you have to cough the main tank, you lose all the aggro. So the idea is that it just stays on Bic. And I blow all my puppet strings on him so that he just summons me back. Because if we compete for aggro, then it just goes on new powers, and then we're kind of screwed. But yeah, we did it. If you want the breastplate, all good. And I've got an Emissary of Thule as well. If you guys don't need Emissary of Thule, I don't even know how much it sells for in the bazaar. Let's see. Yeah, 1.5k. Okay, I can use the EOT to just sell it and get my strings recharges, so that can be my. Yep, all the Earth's powers. I don't need it. I've got plenty of robes, so all good. But yeah, nice. Okay, I shall get my guys out of here. Loot your things. So powers can have the robe if you want. You guys can random for the breastplate, and I'll just keep the emissary for my strings recharge. So you guys like powers can maybe do it or something. I don't know. That was good fun though. Trek is always a good little adventure because the mobs that life tap are like a pain in the ass. Okay. You good with Tolerant powers? Is that all you want? If you have a need for your Emissary of Thule for the Necro, just let me know. I don't have to sell it. I can give it to you. Sweet. All right. Sorry about the first watched attempt. I think bad positioning is what got us. We kind of had it, but because the position was bad, all the pets were getting clusterfucky. I had a few times where I couldn't see my target. I was trying to like nuke and heal and shit, and I got like couldn't see targets. So I think that little ledge was bad times, and he always came through the water, which was annoying. Like all 3 times I pulled him, he came through the water instead of just going down the bridge. So maybe we can blame Nav Mesh on this one for a roundabout way. There's a patch tomorrow, and Haynar had some patch notes about fixing pathing around water and that kind of stuff. Fucking nav mesh. I'll come up the ledge, Powers, and you can port me. We can hang out on the ledge. Sweet. I gotta remember, I'll hit Wellix up to remember to recharge my strings, because if I forget, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll just do this thing and click my strings, and I'll have no charges, so I better remember to recharge them. Thanks, Yarns. Have a good day at work. Thanks again. Thanks, Ziff, for the audience and all the subscriptions you handed out. Holy shit! You gave out a whole heap. You gave one to Yarns. You gave one to Crush. You gave one to Legalizin. I think you gave one to Powers as well. You're a gifting machine, my man. Love it. Oh yeah, nice, Twitch Prime. Yeah, that's right. One of them was a Twitch Prime thing. I remember now. So I tried to activate that Twitch Prime gaming, and it activated some kind of Twitch video thing. And I was like, hold up, I didn't sign up for the video thing. I was all confused. So I'm not sure if I activated my Twitch Prime subscription or the little gaming thing. But yeah, I believe Amazon owns Twitch, so we love our Amazon Prime, the sponsor for all things streaming. Have you thought about Amazon Prime? I wonder if the stream, some algorithm is gonna boost the stream because I talked about the damn service. We do. We need the entire Mars colony to just be skyscrapers that are shaped like dicks. That you can just jump on board. Venus-shaped skyscrapers for Africa. Okay, I think that's enough excitement. I was gonna EXP and Seb, but I think it's now bedtime. We did something else at Seb instead. It was a good little adventure. Look how good Kazadan looks with his robe, with his M probe. All the fashions. But yeah, that was a good little adventure. Thanks everyone for joining and for the fun and for watching the streams and encouragement. We had a good time. Congrats, Nasham. Good to get the Bard Epic. I mean, the Bard Epic is just so good. I think it's like one of the best epics because I don't think you ever replace it because there's nothing that has all instrument mods. There's like something in Omens of War that upgrades it. There's like an epic version 1.2, 1.5 or something. Yeah, enjoy, man. Enjoy that epic, and you can just do the Batwing things for the repayment plan and all that stuff. And thanks, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy. It's gonna be fun. Little. Have you farmed some stuff with it yet? Have you used it? Have you slaughtered some hill giants? Got that sweet revenge. It's a goodie. And yeah, have a good night. I'll see if there's any other streams that I can potentially raid. Let me see if there's someone else. Hot Barbecue today is playing EverQuest. No, he's not. Just chatting. Let's see. if there's any streams for EverQuest these days. Oh, there's a Mischief stream, okay. Green server, simple English. Okay, cool. There's some guy playing on the Mischief TLP server, killing some Sarnax in Chardok. So we shall go and raid his channel. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You have a great night, and we'll see you next time for more fun time adventures.